Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and we're here at Poolbank Mill, a truly exclusive address and an exclusive residence, as you can clearly see. I've just come through those electric gates at the head of a very quaint private track here in the affluent rural hamlet of Timbersbrook. I'm sure you can't take your eyes off the incredible converted mill behind me, offering thousands and thousands of square feet of accommodation inside. It's beautifully proportioned, stunningly presented. The grounds just give you an idea of how nice this house is throughout. Golden gravel driveway here, there's a double oak car barn there, but space for so much more. And the pathway, stunningly clean and flanked by these gardens, leads its way past this beautiful ornate water feature, trickling away nicely, winding our way to that very modest front door. There's nothing modest about the house and the proportions. It's a country living at its finest, but it's not overly sprawling. You've got really healthy ground. You can live well in here with the family without having to worry about acres and acres, as so many of these large homes sometimes come with. So I love the grounds, I love how private it is. Can't see another house here. Let's get stuck in. I will just say before we get started, the boiler house is just on the very far right, in case you were wondering what that door was, but come on through. You soon see what I mean. This entrance hall is a real treat. Floor to ceiling, we can see plenty of light up at that galleried landing. And first on the left, we have the crucial guest WC, stunningly presented, and some built-in storage. There's original cast iron style radiators, there's a hard-wearing herringbone wood effect floor. It just, again, lives so well. You'll hear me say that a lot. You'll be sick of me saying it, in fact. We've got many rooms to show you, so let's get on through, but please do look at the floor plan to see how all this impressive square footage pins together. Now, here we are in the formal lounge, dual aspect with front to rear glazing. And of course, at the front, you've got those original mill-style windows, but at the rear, you can really enjoy a more featured glazing with this archway, double door, picture window setup, admiring your incredible rear gardens. Take a quick look out there. That really does lend itself to a party style zone, but in fact, this whole house could be a party house. Whether you're in here in winter around this incredible exposed brick wood burner, or whether you're in here in the peak of summer with the doors thrown open, admiring grounds every which way you look. You'll also be looking at the exposed timbers, the original metalwork here from this mill. So much history. Speaking of history, there's an abundance of character to this room, and all the rooms in this house have very much a different character. This is a library, drawing room, office, could be a bit of a man cave, dare I say, or a games room. I love the decor in here, it's great fun. Directly opposite that dark library feeling room, here we are in a bright light grand dining room, and again, getting your friends around the table here would be, well, you'd be the envy of them, I'm sure. Again, just like the lounge, we've got the double doors, feature picture window straight out in there. So, as I say, party house, kids, family, friends can be rolling around here having a lot of fun. And do keep your eyes peeled for these feature cast iron radiators throughout. Now, moving back through the impressive entrance hall, take a moment. Again, you've got the chandelier up there. Can't wait to take you to that galleried landing. Now, where do we go next? Speaking of fun rooms, just wait till you see this. Obviously, it doesn't need much in the way of introduction, but it's of course not just a gym. This could be the second lounge, kids, teenagers, whatever. You could maybe have a bedroom down here if you needed to. I think it's perfect as a gym, although I don't think I'm going to use it myself today. I've got to show you the rest of this house. And directly opposite, just like the country life suggests, take a look at this. The utility room, the boot room, space for the dogs to chill out. We've got a wealth of full height storage. Everything you need in here, including a second guest WC. Perfect boot room to really embrace that country life. And speaking of country life, nowhere is it embraced more than in the country kitchen. Sat round the island, we've got this very high quality bespoke kitchen which really lends itself to that country feel. We've got the range cooker recessed nicely into the exposed brick arch. Again, glazing throughout, stunning granite worktops. Love the mix of brick and a mix of modern yet countrified units. Space for the breakfasting table and an enormous dresser, as well as being adorned with all those great radiators. We've got the second stable door on the back of the house here, and we've also got access into yet another reception room. Now, a bit of a morning room, breakfast room, or maybe the kids could be playing in here whilst you're cooking up a storm. Yet again, the glazing and the views are enjoyed, and I like the big mirror complemented by the exposed timbers that we're seeing throughout. And now maybe for my favourite room, or one of them, Once you're finished relaxing, entertaining, this is the place to really do it, in the cinema room. I mean, look at this. Get your PlayStation going, get your movies on, get your mates around. Whatever your age, you will adore it in here, and it's so well proportioned. It's bigger than most family lounges. But if you need more space, throw these double glazed doors open into a really charming garden room come orangery. And I love these mullion style windows. They really give a nod to the history of this area, with the most amazing views of this Cheshire farmland over your gardens, of course. Now there's access outside here as well if you need it, but whatever you want to do, you'll not regret having this extra living space. Now that's the ground floor all done, and if that wasn't enough for you, we've got more or less the same again upstairs. And here we are up on this galleried landing, and you don't need me to tell you how impressive this is. You could have another bedroom really if you needed to, but you could have desks here, additional furniture. But what a feature this is. So immaculately clean with fresh bouncy carpets under my feet. We're going to start just like we started in the lounge, here in this master suite, completely separated by its own inner entrance hall landing there. Look at this. You will adore living in here, waking up in here, going to bed in here. It's huge front to rear. We've got glazing every which way, including a Juliet. Well, it's not a Juliet balcony, it's an actual balcony, which I'll show you in a moment, because I think that's the real feature. There's features galore here though, exposed original fireplaces, space for a monstrous sleigh bed, and all this space to move around in. It's not even like something from a hotel, it's like something you just do not find in the marketplace. Of course, being the master suite, we have an ensuite here that, as you'd expect, is truly luxurious with his and hers sinks. It's a 4-piece suite, fully tiled, ready to go. So whatever time of day, morning, noon or night, you're going to want to step out here and just enjoy this stunning vista. Got a bit of artificial lawn here, which is so warm beneath my feet. It's the perfect spot to have your morning coffee, or do, well, whatever you want to. That's not the master suite completed though, because down the inner hallway here, if you wondered where the wardrobes were, well, wonder no more, because here we have one of the biggest walk-in wardrobes I've seen in a long time, if not my career. Incredible. The size of a master bedroom in its own right. You've got all the hanging space you need here. Plenty of natural light, which is good for doing your makeup, so I hear. This is a real treat for the mortgage payer, as we like to say. Now, we've got plenty to show you. So, double bedroom after double bedroom, and I won't go on too much about how good they are, because they all are fantastic. Whether you're a United fan or not, this is an impressive bedroom size with some good features. Not just the exposed timber, but some nice panelling on that back wall. And speaking of features, we've got a really good fun ensuite here, another 4-piece suite with an enormous oval sunken bath here with a giant rainfall shower head. Looking out over the grounds, if the kids are going to live in here, well, they're very, very fortunate, and they can live in here for a long, long, happy time, and that's valuable nowadays. So come on through, follow me down the landing, where we'll just hit double bedroom after double bedroom. Still on the back of the house, in the opposing wing to that master suite, another huge double here, and they all have a very on-trend scheme of decoration. Some have 3 windows, some have 2. Take your pick. I don't think anyone's going to argue over who's getting the smallest room. Directly opposite, moving to the front of the house now, and hopefully you're tracking all this on the floor plan. Another whopping double room with an enormous bed. Yet again, a nice scheme of decoration. We've got some built-in storage in here through one of the many nice internal doors, and a nice ensuite shower room, 3-piece suite, perfect for your guests or perfect for anyone. Back out, almost at the end now, breaking from bedrooms. Time for the discerning family bathroom suite. Great to see the roll-top freestanding bath with that rainfall shower head there, just pure luxury, raised system WC, giving it that historic feature as well. Last 2 bedrooms on the side corner of the house, double built-in wardrobes, huge amounts of space, and a double shower area. Perfect. And last but by no means least, another huge double, another good country feel to it, a couple of cast iron radiators, and again, an ensuite shower. So that's the 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, plenty of reception rooms, all done, but now let's head into the grounds. And if that wasn't enough, like I say, 6 beds, 6 baths, 7 reception rooms, country kitchens, got it all out here. And this frontage is really all you need as well, but we've got the back garden to boot, which of course we're going to show you. So the kids, the gardeners, the dog, they're going to love it in here. And of course you're all fenced, gated in nicely with all this maturity. Nice to see this tarmac pathway leading round here. I can imagine the kids loving racing the bikes around there. Nice side terrace just underneath that master balcony. So while you're relaxing up there, kids can be playing basketball, maybe not. And we come around to the rear terrace, flanked by this beautiful Cheshire Timbersbrook countryside. And I just adore the aesthetic of these windows. I love the contrasting black door furniture, but also that pale green is so on trend. It's great to see those huge ties from the old factory days, but the local stone used here is just exquisite. A really deep terrace for that party to flow out on. We can have a barbecue out here, whatever you want. And then we step down to the lawn, which is great to see, utilised and purposed for the kids, loving it with the football, whatever you want to do, maybe chip a few golf balls if that's your thing, or just admire that view. We're not over yet though, because we've got a really nice looking detached outbuilding, and that can be garaging, storage, maybe in the future that could be an annex, teenagers pad, and run a little business from there. Take a look at the back of the house, so vast, thousands of square feet. Please look at the floor plan, and then please call us here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents to book yourself that all important viewing.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And we're experts in selling prestige homes.
We are immensely proud of what we do, and we are truly passionate about showcasing your home.
Whether you're selling a charming country cottage,
A stylish luxury home,
an equestrian property,
or even a farm, our bespoke marketing package is unlike anything that you've seen.
and we'd be delighted to discuss how we can create a marketing package for you and your property.
As true town and country property experts, we have all the experience, expertise and tools to comprehensively showcase your home.
Professional photography is very important, but it's our videos that will really bring your property to life.
We look forward to meeting you.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring,
Sorted.
photos,
Sorted.
filming.
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
To the country. We're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. Our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.